are at VCC's Culinary Arts Department for today's edition of Saturday Chefs with Windset Farms Executive Chef Dana Reinhardt. And we're kind of going back to school today because Tara back here she's helping us out, chopping some tomatoes for us. Yep. Which is excellent that we have some help here. What are we making today?
We're going to do an entire kind of dinner for Christmas. So a little glazed ham with our Windset Romas, and then we're going to use a specialty product that Windset does. They're Belgian. You can call them endives, endives. So for this, I'm going to use a little bit of ginger, and I'm actually not even going to take the skin off because I'm going to puree and strain the whole thing, so all of the fibers are going to come out. And I have Tara back here, she's cutting some tomatoes for me, which she's going to...
So you just throw it in the saucepan?
Yeah, so that's 2. You could throw the other 2 right in.
Thank you, Tara.
2 chopped Romas. We're going to add about 1/4 cup of balsamic vinegar.
I like how you can just measure it like that.
Yeah, it's
years of practice.
Pouring lots of it. About a teaspoon of Worcestershire, and then a little bit of honey. And then you just let it cook for about 10 minutes, maybe 15. You want to basically reduce it by half. Okay. While that's reducing down, I'm going to do the braised endive.
Endive.
I'm just keeping the base, and I just cut off the very, very tip because I want them to stay together as a little bundle. So that, you can see the core on that. So I've got a little butter. I'm just going to saute a few shallots quickly. And then we're just going to place the endives in the pan.
Flat side down?
Flat side down. Just because they fit better rather than rolling around on the other side.
Okay.
So we're going to add a little tiny bit of nice organic sugar.
That's a nice trick.
Salt. And then we have just about a couple tablespoons of lemon juice. And about a 1/4 cup of chicken stock. So this is what's going to create that nice glaze. And we're going to bring it up to a simmer. So once that cooks for about 10 minutes, a little bit thicker and more unctuous, and it's got tons of flavor now because all of that, you can use vegetable stock as well. You don't have to use chicken stock and make this totally vegetarian if you'd like.
Okay.
And so if you turn these guys, look, they're nice and those look good. So they've got like nice color, nice caramelization, and all these beautiful little browned bits. And then we're just going to take all of these great little bits here.
All that buttery, shalloty goodness.
Yep. All that reduction. I mean, this is where all the flavor is. So I've got about a cup of grated Gruyere. And my favorite little breading topping is the panko, Japanese breadcrumbs.
Panko, you want to just show that to the camera so we can see what
it's,
the package looks like?
You can get them all here in T&T, but almost every grocery store in the specialty food selection will carry the panko, and that's just a rice cracker breadcrumb. And then I've got a little bit of chopped fresh thyme, about a teaspoon. And this is the thing I really like, because we have a little lemon juice in there that's reduced with the chicken stock. I really like the citrus, and we're just going to bring out that citrus flavor a bit with some of the fresh lemon zest. And then we're just going to, right over top of all those great shallots and chicken stock, we're going to add that. And then we'll throw that in the oven for about 8 minutes, and it'll just brown. And that's what the finished product looks like. It's nicely browned on top. The cheese is melted a little bit. Really nice winter side dish.
It looks like a holiday dish.
And I think our glaze is just about to the point. Yeah, so you see it gets a little thick, a little syrupy.
So then you just strain everything?
You're just going to throw it in a blender.
Okay.
Push it through a strainer like so.
Strain it and then?
And then glaze your ham with it. So, glazed ham. So what I'm going to get Tara to do is slice me a couple of slices of this beautiful little ham. And then we're going to take a couple of these nice little endives. Ooh, and all that great crust. That is absolutely perfect. Thank you.
Well, I think we've got ourselves a holiday meal here.
We've got a little holiday meal. You can add mashed potatoes if you feel so inclined.
All right. Well, happy holidays, everyone. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you, Dana, and thank you, Tara.
Where's the mustard? Shouldn't there be some mustard with that ham?
It's in the fridge.
Oh, okay.
It's chilling.
Okay.
If you'd like a copy of today's recipe, it'll be in the food section in Wednesday's Vancouver Sun. You can also find our recipes online at globaltvbc.com. Look for the Saturday morning news and you'll find all of our recipes.